What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Redbeard Racing. I got Venom hooked to the trailer. We're headed to my buddy Bob's house. We're going to get we'll leave it with him. He's going to do some little work things to it, like precise stuff, like cut the hole in the firewalls right where they need to be, the minimum, grommet them, make it look really nice. The firewall looks really nice, and I want to keep it that way, and I would butcher it up, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take it to him, drop it off. I used to work with Bob for about 5 years. He's a Mopar guy, or a dirt track, roundy round guy. Him and his boy do that, and hopefully he'll let me video his shop, kind of show you what he's got going on there inside. But he's got some, I'm pretty sure it's an all aluminum A8 block with W8 heads on it. Well, I'll let him tell you if we get in there and he lets us show it to you. But anyways, I figure I'll take you along for the ride, show what I got going on. Alright guys, made it to Bob's house. This is Bob.
Howdy.
Bob, why don't you tell them what you got going on here? Most of my followers are Mopar people, so they should enjoy this.
Oh, this is obviously a dirt lake model. It's an older rocket car that we got a couple years ago. Just been putting it together piece by piece. My boy drives it, Greg Petrosky. He builds the engines. He's got a 396, I believe, small block Dodge motor in it. Steel block, aluminum head.
What
150 horsepower.
What heads?
They're W8 heads, but they've been
Worked.
modified quite a bit, to fit our rules. And anyway, we took it out and played with it Sunday and got a few laps in, and we're going to go do the real thing this Saturday, I believe, down in Springfield. So, it's pretty now. I hope it's pretty later.
So tell me about this class. This isn't the open late. It's an open late model, but a certain hard tire. Is that what it is, or what is it?
We plan on running this series. It's called Cash Money Series down through Missouri and Oklahoma. It's supposed to be a budgeted late model, if there's any such thing as the word budget in any kind of race car.
Yeah.
The motors are pretty much open. You can run about anything, but they restrict the suspension where the big horsepower, it doesn't do you any good. So they run hard tires, they're cheap shocks, and it's really a pretty good class. It really gets a lot of the low budget people in late models. And anyway, it's we had hoped to follow the series all year long, but
You can say.
we're not going to be able to, mainly because of our fuel prices.
You can say it. I have an F. Joe Biden on my car.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon.
Basically, yeah.
Anyway, it's unfortunate because of the way things are. We've spent all this time and many years putting everything together, and now we're pretty much got our feet chopped out of this. So we're going to go some fun, run some local stuff, and we wasn't planning on racing every weekend anyway. But anyway, we're at a point where we can hopefully do some stuff.
So Greg works for Yeoman Engines. He's been, what, 15 years, something like that? 15 years. Was he would you say the lead engine builder there now?
Probably so. Him and John's boy do most all the assembly. He started off as painting parts. Just pull the hood off of it.
I'm just trying to show him the magic to how the dry sump hooks right to the back. Like a lot of guys like me that run drag racing don't understand how these things even run.
Yeah, the oil pump, the power steering pump, and the fuel pump all run off the transmission input shaft.
Okay, so they run off that. See, my sprint car motor ran off the camshaft.
Right.
And the power steering ran off the back of the camshaft. Like, I don't understand how it doesn't break stuff that way.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a camshaft, timing belt, whatever, holding all of it. So anyway, this is what he does. So here's my question. Compared to B-Mod now, because B-Mod's kind of got a hand a little bit, where does this compete money financially? Is it just, it's more to still do, but more you win to play? Is that pretty much the reason you did this?
Once you get your initial investment in the car, the thing about this class is you know, this car is a 2014. I mean, it's six.
That's 26.
Car.
Yeah.
And it should be competitive. A lot of guys are running that old or older. Some of them are running newer cars, but you know, you can pick up a car for $4,000 or $5,000 and you know, put a you know, an engine in it, depending on what you want to spend. You know, fortunately, Greg builds engines, so you know, we save a lot of money that way, and we've horse traded for parts over the last few years to get what we got. And, obviously, a lot of the motors come from you yourself. You know?
Yeah, I've traded him stuff over the years.
But anyway, you know, once you got your initial investment, there's really not a whole lot of difference as far as, you know, your weekly expenses are pretty much comparable to a B mod or an A mod or whatever. But,
did you decide to stick with race fuel, or did you go some different direction?
now, we're running about 12 to 1. And so we're running 110 in it.
110.
We're going to play with some E85, but E4 just haven't, you know, we haven't even been to a real race yet. So.
Well, I'm just curious. I knew we were talking about it. Well, guys, this is Bob's toy and his boys. They're my friends. Like I said, I worked with Bob about 5 years, and he is one hell of a sheet metal guy too. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you what it's doing. Bob's got my car, like I told you earlier in the video. He's going to do some stuff for me because he does precise, nice things, and I don't. So, all right, well, I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time.